continue on our lab. In last lab, we create a VIF network and assign the access interface to all the server-facing interfaces on the leaves. Today, we'll be focusing on creating the WAN internet access to only for my tenant 3. So we'll go over where we have pre-configured. Let's log on to DC2 WAN. First, we have interface facing interface E02. That's facing my internet. So WAN, and it's just a simple IP to the internet WAN router, and I have IP net outside configured. So run interface E13. That is my DC facing interface. We're connecting to my DC border leaf. I have the IP net inside and we're running an OSPF with my border leaf. This is my IP interface. Okay. All right. With that, I'll configure show run BRO. We have OSPF that is running on the internet WAN router, DC to CE router facing the OSPF to create a neighbor with a DC2 border leaf. With the DC and the CE device, they are running an OSPF. Okay, and it originates the default route, so the DC WAN as a CE will become a go-to point for my internet access. I have already net configured for the server to be netted to the internet, and I have default routes, okay, to the internet WAN router. So now go to the WAN. I have a host facing, it calls internet server, show run interface E10. It's just simple IP address to my server. Server has a default gateway configured. Show run interface E03. I have is a simple IP to my DC2 WAN. Okay, that's a simple internet simulation. Show run interface loopback 0. I'm simulating a Google 8.8.8 IP address. First we'll find out how we can turn this interface on my border leaf to run an OSPF neighbor with DC2 WAN. So go to dashboards. I know it's DC2. We'll goes to interfaces. First device we'll look for is my DC2 border leaf. Find out this switches on all the ports, and interface we're looking for is 1/2 interface. Okay, we're running OSPF with my CE device DC2 WAN, and all I have to do is to check interface on my DC2 border leaf, and we'll click edit. By default is showing me the interface router host. I will change to interface router host, and it's asked me to put a tenant VIF. So I know we're gonna to find a VIF for it. So I'm gonna show run VIF. That's tenant 3. So this tenant 3 will be connecting to this interface, will belong to an interface. Okay, so as you can know, my show run interface E03. That's the IP I'll put on my interface E03 facing my DC site. 128, go give it IP 01. And it's 30 MTU. I'll change back to 1500. Just go here. We have free form configuration. Say IP router OSPF. We're running it on my underlay area. Okay, and IP OSPF network point to point. That's all the freeform configuration running an OSPF on my interface E103 facing the CE device DC2 WAN. All of that, save that, and we'll deploy. Few lines to be add, and that's interface running OSPF with my CE or as I expected. So deploy config. So deploy complete, and we'll go to my DC2 WAN, and we could do a little bit ping 128.61.01. That's IP I configured on my border leaf. Ping is successful, show IP OSPF neighbor. Neighbor is up and is point to point. Go to my border leaf. We're going to show IP route. See, we have a default route. We have tenant 3. Yes, I received a default route from my C router. So with all that said, I would like to show IP route or OSPF via say tenant 3. I have received it from OSPF and I have BGP 200. So these two protocols will be redistributed to each other. How do we do that? And we will do is through a policy. Okay, DC2 policy. In all these so many policies, we wanted to add a policy to the border leaf. Go next. We find with priority 500, say, well, creating a round map that's BGP to OSPF, and we're distributing OSPF to BGP. So that's the policy. And what's template? Template, I wanted to use switch freeform. So it gives us a freeform configuration. I will put on my configuration here. Then I explain what I'm doing. So first, I'm creating a route map. I'm matching off the internal IBGP to the OSPF. That's what we're matching. And we're matching everything from OSPF route, and this is the name to BGP. So with these two route map, I'll go to my BGP 200. In we have tenant 3 IPv4 unicast, and then we will network a default route. Then we'll redistribute our OSPF to BGP. I know this will be matching everything because we only have is the default route, but we'll have to network the default route also. So this two will be added to BGP for distribution, and go to OSPF. In the VM tenant 3, we'll redistribute BGP or the BGP to OSPF to my internet CE WAN router. But in this case, we wanted to summarize. Say we may have hundreds of hosts in tenant 1, 100 hosts in tenant 2, and 100 hosts in shared tenant 3. We don't want us to give it all /34 route to my CE. Instead, we want to summary of the tenants. We have tenant 1, 2, 3, and BNI first VNI of this first VNI subnets. So there's a 1.0, 2.0, 3.0/24. Instead of host route, we're giving is summary route. Okay, click save, you understand, and all we have to do is click the blue action, recalculate. So we'll see 17 lines we have to add, and it's showing me the same thing, the free switch policy, and it's doing all the things for us. So deploy all. Okay, deploy complete. So we'll show run BGP. Yes, we have 3 different routes and redistribute. Okay, so run OSPF. Yes, we have this configuration, summarize routes and route map redistribution. Show route map. Have a lot of route map, but these two are we using for redistribution. So first to verify is go to my WAN tool, see if I get a route. So IP route, I get 192.168.3.0/24. That makes sense, and it gets my second VNI L2 VNI subnet. But where are the summary routes from? From Tenant 1 and Tenant 2. No, we don't have it because we haven't done the route leaking yet. So what can we do? We go to the Tenant 3 server. As you know, it's here. And we want to do is ping. We want to ping the internet and it perfectly pingable, and ping 8.8a trace route, and it's being traced route through the border gateway to my internet WAN, and we're going to trace route this internet server trace route 63.130.0.199, and is completely working. This is all working fine. Okay, let's log on to my DC2 leaf 1 show IP route via tenant 3. I know. So tenant 3 is showing a default route. We have default route imported. That's perfect. Okay. So BGP L2 VPN EVPN say a route default route, and VF that's tenant 3 more specific. Tenant 3. Okay, this is showing a prefix VXLAN route type 5. That's showing the prefix route. Okay, this subnet route, and the next hop is gonna be my border leaf. So it's my loopback 0 interface. Here you go, and that's all. And RT is 200.5002. I know it's my VF tenant 3. If you don't know what's this number, I can show MVE VNI. That's the tenant 3 L3 VNI number. The 200s is gonna be my site ID, or it's gonna be an AS number. Yeah, that's everything. Please stay tuned because the next video will go into very excited topic is called route leaking tenant 3 into tenant 1 and tenant 2. So not only to allow tenant 3 host to access the internet, it's also going to leak the internet access into tenant 1 and tenant 2, and all these going to be internet access for all the tenants. So stay tuned. Next topic, we're very excited. So see you next time.
Hey everyone, NetMaven here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to dive into the world of amazing network technologies with me, and please feel free to leave your comments below. Hey everyone, NetMaven here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to dive into the world of amazing network technologies with me, and please feel free to leave your comments below.